Hello again. I sometimes wonder if I am really the only person who remembers the past. The West Country resort of Weston-Super-Mare is currently trending on X because a 9-year-old girl has supposedly been stabbed to death in the town and a teenage boy arrested for the crime. It's all over the news. People are suggesting that this is something unprecedented in this country and that it tells us something useful about what a terrible state the country is in now. Nothing like that happened in the 1950s and 1960s, did it? This is all so mad that I can hardly be bothered to tackle such a strange idea. I'll try though. 9-year-old girls being stabbed to death by other children, eh? Hmm. On the afternoon of Saturday, February the 20th, 1960, a number of children were playing cowboys and Indians in Mayfield Park in the southern English city of Southampton. One of them was 9-year-old Iris Dawkins. There were no adults with them. At about 3 that afternoon, Iris fell off a plank bridge and became covered in mud. She decided to go home and change her soaked clothes. A woman living in a house next to the park saw a child whom she believed to be Iris walking away from the stream accompanied by a boy of about the same age. This was the last time that she was seen alive. When Iris Dawkins was found dead later that day, it was at once seen that she had been the victim of a frenzied attack by somebody armed with a knife. The little girl had been stabbed no fewer than 38 times. Although about 150 people were watching a game of football in one part of Mayfield Park that afternoon, no adults had been seen in the area where the children had been playing, and the child had last been seen in the company of a boy of 9 or 10. The police therefore focused their attentions on other children who had been in the park that afternoon. They found a 10-year-old boy who not only admitted having been with Iris on the afternoon that she died, but also made a statement in which he said that, and I quote, "I think Iris fell over. I might have been playing with a knife at the time. I fell on top of her. I think the knife went into her shoulder. I had a knife in my hand. The blade was open a little way. I may have stuck it in her more than once. I can't remember now. She was lying down, her eyes were open, and she was breathing normally. I thought she was playing. I said cheerio and went away." It will perhaps come as no surprise that after making this statement, the boy was charged with murder. He was later convicted of it. I give a link to a news item about this case in the description to this video. I could provide details of similar cases, but I think that one is enough. Here is a girl of 9 hacked to death by another child just a couple of months after the end of the 1950s. There is nothing new about 9-year-old girls suffering such a fate. The case in Weston-Super-Mare tells us nothing useful about the state of the nation, nor is it an indication that Britain is broken. This kind of thing has always happened in this country, and it always will. It doesn't tell us that the country is going to the dogs. It's simply that we deliberately forget about cases like Iris Dawkins, although why we should wish to do so, I have no idea at all.